Doing some more math. We are given cos x equals a over c. We're going to find what 1 plus cos 2x over x, or 1 plus cos 2x over cos equals. Now there are multiple ways. I'll show you two ways. I'll just hint to the third way that you can try by yourself. Again, it's the long way, but construct a triangle. You know that this is a, this is c using SOHCAHTOA. You know that this is going to be square root of c squared minus a squared. You can now define your sine and your tan. So you can use any identity regarding these two if you want to just directly substitute them in. If not, I'll show you the way that most people see it, most IB students see it. So let's redefine cos 2x. So look in your formula sheet, now I would pick 2 cos minus 1, 2 cos x, cos squared x minus 1, or 2 cos squared x minus 1, because that means I can just cancel the cos and the 1s. So let's write that. Forget the 2 over cos x, 1's cancel. 2 cos x over cos x, which equals cos x 2. Now directly substitute that in. We'll get 2 into a over c, which equals 2ac. That's the answer. Other way of doing it is just rewriting it. So it'll be 1. Well, let's use the sine one. Whoops. So I think it's what is it? 1 minus 2 sine squared theta, or sorry, I should use x, over cos x. It's just going to equal 2 plus 2 minus 2 sine x over cos x. Now, I want to turn this into cos, and I know that both of these share 2, so I'm going to try factoring. Again, the more you do, the more you'll see this, the more you get used to it. If you're confused, the first way is probably the most realistic, but this is another way of doing it. Over cos x, and using your formula sheet, you know that cos squared plus sine squared equals 1. 1 minus, as you move to the right, equals this, so substitute that in. Into cos squared x over cos x, and then you just get the, where is it? You get this one right here. So that's how you do this one. Now let's see if I want to do another one. So we'll go here. You want to do, let's say, let's you want to do 4 sine 3 into x minus 45 equals 3. Well, I'm going to say let beta equal 3 into x minus 4. You don't have to do this, it just makes it easier. So now let's isolate sine. If you don't know, it's just a simple division, 3 over 4. Now if we use the arc sine or sine inverse, doesn't matter what you use, both work. Type that in. Inverse sine of 3 over 4. You have 48. We'll write this in terms of degrees, saying x is the element of the real. Because this is in degrees, our answer should be in degrees. So it's about 48.0, we'll say. Let's draw the unit circle. Like this, basically. If I use the Castro, should end up math 20. And we draw y equals 3 over 4. This is y equals 3 over 4. Intersects quadrant 2, quadrant 1. Or you know that sine has to be positive, and it's only positive in 2 quadrants, like these two. So you know that there must be an angle like this. Draw this in a different color. Blue, blue. These are both theta, both the same. So I want the second quadrant, because this is the first quadrant. So the second quadrant is going to be 180. You should know how to do reference angles. If not, this one will just be theta. This is 180 minus theta. This is 180 plus theta. This is 360 minus theta. It's always relative to the x-axis. So your angles will look like this always. So 48 and 131. Go back to black. Now we have to resubstitute in beta, which is 3x minus 4. So 3x minus 45. They're at 4. Sorry, should be 45. And don't forget the degree symbol. Take marks off. And these repeat every 2 pi. Remember that. If there was, for example, let's say we had an answer like this, then it would restart every pi. Or if we had this, or this, and reflected every 120, would be period equal pi over 3. Or 2 over 3. Like, it would just be 120 degrees. So what you need to know. So we'll write 48 and 131 plus 2 pi n such that n is element of z. Z for IB is all integers, or you could just say n, natural numbers. But if you use n, then you need the plus or minus, I believe. So it doesn't really matter. IB uses z, makes more sense, because this includes negative and positive. So, what was I going to do? Oh yeah. So, divide both sides by 3. Now remember, if you look back here, our 3 is going to be the horizontal shift, or horizontal stretch. And it's stretched 1/3, so 1/3 HS. That means the period is shifted by 1/3, because remember the P equals 2 pi over B, and this is our B value right here. So we have to change this part as well. So this just becomes, again, this should be 360. I don't know why I did that. X minus 45 equals, just divide by 3, 16. I think 44 this is equals, no, 43.6. Plus 120 and such that n is element of z. And then you just add 40. Remember, phase shifts, or what do you call them now? Horizontal translations don't affect the period, so you don't change this. So now it just becomes 16 plus 45, 61, and what's the other value? 43, 88.6. So I'll just say 88 plus 120 and such that n is element of z. Now I don't think you have, no, realistically you would write it like this. Shoot. And you'd write this. Like that. And basically this is telling you on a circle like this, and we had angles like this, it would repeat every 120n. So if we draw the graph, this is the sine, it would be like, what is it? Shifted 45 to the right, and minus 3, so it would be like this. That is really bad. It'd be something like that, and each root would be dictated by these two. And yeah, I think that's it. So remember, simplify in terms of cosec, so you can just plug in cosec is A over C. Doesn't matter which way you could do it. You can even use cos squared minus sine squared. It'll take longer, but it'll still work. And for this one, again, you don't need to do let beta equal this. Beta just lets you find the two degrees you need, and then you can just substitute back in the formula. Remember, degree signs I should have said. Remember your degree signs even on this part. And yeah, hope you guys learned. Don't mix your reds and degrees. And always look at the restriction. If it was like this, then you don't include this part. You don't include it. It would be like that. We just restrict it to where it's 0 and pi. So these two would just be your answer, I believe. And yeah, hope that helps. Take care, guys. Peace.